Hello, beloveds, and happy Thursday, wherever you are in the world. It is a beautiful day. I am so grateful to tune in and turn on with you today and really just gather in this energy of giving. Many people don't know that, although I do psychic readings and I have clients where I do spiritual coaching, I and Miana, my beautiful daughter, and I both do a lot of outside things. And so I want to share a little bit of that with you, as well as some of the amazing things we have coming up. So, hi, Makia. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Agave. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in, beloveds. It sends me so much just energy to know that I'm supporting you and so many other people. So happy Thursday, wherever you are in the world. So one of the things I wanted to share with you is, to me, giving is more than just, my time or money or things like that. And so one of the things that many people don't know about me and Mayana, what I was saying is that we both are big givers, but not just in what we give with you and our beautiful community here of Brown Girls Who Bruja, but Mayana shares and supports a young lady with learning English here in Mexico. And, so it's important that language is important. And then we take it even further. So did you know, hi Crystal, thanks so much for tuning in. Hi Luna, hi Magic, I see you all. Thank you so much. Happy Thursday. I'm just tuning into the energy of Oshun. But I don't know if many of you know that I was connected to some amazing women over the summer, and we are now supporting some beautiful sisters in Africa. Now, I want to share a story with you just briefly. When I was growing up, I was bullied a lot by, hey J Dog, I see you, bullied by other women of color. And it was really difficult for me. So I grew up and spent a lot of time in Latino, neighborhoods. And most of my friends growing up were always Puerto Rican or Mexican. And so happy holiday, beloved. And so even when I had my first job as a librarian, I worked in the low income areas. So you can imagine who were my students. And so for me, giving to children has always been so much more than just, oh, here's some clothes or some toys or things like that. When I was a librarian, I worked with children because I wanted children that were of color to know that they could get where they wanted to be. No matter what happened, one of the most important things I always told my students was, if the computers break down, you now know the Dewey Decimal System, right? So you can find books and get information. Nobody can ever keep information from you again. That was one of the most important things that I wanted to instill. And that through education and through teaching yourself and learning yourself and being educated, people always ask me questions and I'm like, please try Google. I am not Google, but I am interested in your healing. And the reason I'm sharing all this is because we are supporting some beautiful young ladies in Africa. So I want to share with you a little bit of the letter, but also a picture of my beautiful, I am the auntie of Jessica, Adeline, Portia, and Abigail, and Jessica. So it's Jessica, Portia, Adeline, yeah, there's 5. And so just the other day, I got a letter from Adeline. I'm going to try not to cry, but here it says, "You are so sweet. You are the sweetest aunt I have ever met before. In fact, I am short of words. I also want to thank you for allowing them to create an email account for me. May God richly bless you. May He offer you long life and prosperity. If it had not been for your good work, I would not have gotten an opportunity like this. I wonder how it would feel if I were by your side. I love you. Heart, heart, heart." So this is the first email that you can see. They're just now getting their emails and getting up to speed. And so it fills my heart with so much joy knowing. And so they don't know me, And so today, in a day of giving thanks how far are you willing to go for a, how far are you willing to go for a stranger? Because these girls don't know me, and I don't really know them, other than now we're just getting to know each other. But I've written Black Pearl, which is a poetry book and prayers that I will send to them, as well as is available for you, as well as a part of a donation for them, as well as other ways that I will support them spiritually. And now that we've got, email, we're just starting email with them. And so giving is really about that. It's about allowing yourself to see how far will you go for a stranger. And so, this morning, a part of my giving was I went and fed the dogs, the street dogs. Last evening, I spent, I think over 4 hours with a family who are going through, a crisis, but also change. And so, doing the work that I do is not just about tarot cards and coming on here, and so there is a community. And so I want you to know, when you purchase anything with us this weekend, some of the proceeds will be going to the beautiful girls. And I want you to know that as a part of this community, and two, with the purchase of the Black Pearl, every person who purchases, their name gets added to the book mentions, because I want the girls to know who supported them, who, donated $1. It doesn't matter. And so this weekend, I'm asking you, how much are you willing to give? How much are you willing to share with a stranger? We've been so programmed to disconnect from people. We've been so programmed to watch TV. I never realized how much I don't even pay attention to TV anymore, because living out of the United States, I don't have a TV. We have a TV, but it's away. But I'm not bombarded constantly with all the advertisement, and so, I'm not paying attention to outside influences, and that's why it's so important for me also to always have my affirmations. Yeah, hi, beloved. Thank you. And so today's affirmation: I am willing to take responsibility for my happiness. And so that is so important. And, we always put, and especially during a time like this, we put so much of our happiness on so many other people. And so going back to the TV thing, so there's this idea of what this holy day or holiday is, however you want to call it. It's really a marketing thing, because if you ask our ancestors, I'm sure it wasn't a holiday. I'm sure it was a day. I don't know what it was, but I know most of our ancestors were probably working on this day, and so it's never been really a holiday. And it's also then turned into a consumerism thing. And so you've got to really look at where you are spending your money, your energy, your time, because these things are important. And that's why today's affirmation: I am willing to take responsibility for my happiness. So we can't stop, keep letting TV tell us who we are. We can't keep our parents tell us who we are. We have to start looking at ourselves. And so one of the ways we do that really and truly is with our own inner child healing. So I wanted to share with you something very special that I don't bring on air very often, but this is one of my inner child healing dolls. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I do have the research shows that 1 in 4 women by the age of 18 has experienced some type of sexual abuse. And so creating a place for women and men to come and write through that and heal through that is what I've also created with Flow. And the reason I'm sharing this is because in this week's work, we've started talking, we're going into the body. And so talking about the body, I thought it would be so healing to bring in an inner child healing doll. And so if you are ready to dive in deep, I invite you into Flow. And remember, everything you buy this weekend, including our upcoming special for tomorrow, is some of the proceeds will go to our beautiful girls. And so I also want to share with you my Course in Miracles affirmation for today. I will forgive all things today. that I may learn how to accept the truth in me and come to recognize my innocence. We so often think that we are, wrong and broken, and that's why doing the work with an inner child doll, is really supportive, because it allows you to heal the inner child, talk to the inner child, but also see the inner child as, there's a lot of it. So if you're interested, if you want to go deep with me, please consider joining Flow. And so I just want to send out some love and some light. And just remember that when you give, it gives to you. My tears of reading that letter from Adeline weren't about anything other than just knowing that I am touching somebody so far away who doesn't know me. So how far are you willing to go for a stranger beloved? So take a peek. Also, I've got the 2020 tarot forecast available now for sale. This is where you will get a 12-month forecast. Plus, I'll do an energy reading. I'll clear your aura and the whole bit for you. It's for a very special price right now. We've got about 8 of those left. So please take a peek at that. It is an opportunity for me to work one-on-one with you and really dive in and send you some love light. But let's take it to prayer. Just knowing how good it is to give, how good it is to just know that we are just so, so valued. We are so, so worthy, and we are so, so blessed. And so I am just speaking this word today for each and every one of us, for Jessica, for Adeline, for Abigail, for Portia and Jessica. I am just speaking this word today for you, for me, for our families, for our ancestors. I'm speaking this for Orishas, for Oshun. I'm speaking this word just for every man, woman, and child, every tree and every sea, every animal and every insect. I just want to bless it all. Just bless it all. I bless anybody who's having a health crisis right now. I just bless it all. May you just place that illness on the altar of the beloved and just ask, let me be healed, mind, body, and spirit today. Let me give of pure heart and open hands. Just let me give. Because as we give is how we know we have received. And so I am just so grateful because I know I have received. This beautiful community supports us. This beautiful community teaches us and heals us and allows us to bless the world. So I bless each and every one of you today. I'm sending you so much love and light. And please consider tuning in and turning on with us. And even if you want to just donate $1, this is for something bigger, and ask yourself, not just today, but every day, how far are you willing to go for a stranger? Because none of us are really strangers. There's almost 60,000 of us, and yet I feel like I know each and every one of you, and so I do answer all the comments. I do, this is me and Miana. So I am here with you, each and every one of you. I love you. I'm just sending you so much love and light. Let the healing begin. Let's be heard, let's be seen, and let's be healed. I love you, and until next time, beloveds, peace and blessings. Namaste.